Hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Linnea, and we are on a mission to become semi-self-sufficient where we garden, we make sourdough, and we do lots of fun recipes. So, if that is something you're interested in, consider subscribing. If not, well, thanks for being here anyway. If you're not new here, if I could talk, if you're not new here, welcome back. Welcome back to my stuttering self. Today, the lighting doesn't look too bad. The lighting is gonna get worse because it is evening and this is very much a real life channel and we are making dinner tonight. So, for dinner, I'm not sure if I've ever actually mentioned this on my channel. Maybe I have, I can't remember. But I hate beef stew. Well, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Let's just say that. And I really wanted to make, because it's a chilly, windy day today, and I really wanted to make a stew, but I didn't want to make a beef stew. So I found a recipe for chicken stew, and I'm gonna give it a try. Never tried it before, hoping that it's good. So, just follow along with me. It is a recipe where you can add whatever vegetables you want. It does call for sweet potatoes. Jonathan hates sweet potatoes, so I will not be adding sweet potatoes. But again, you can add whatever vegetables you want. So let's get to making this stew. The first thing that I need to do, which I'm not going to show on my video, is I have about 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs that I'm going to cut up and I'm going to start cooking them. I'm not going to show cutting it up because it's not even interesting. So, let's go make some stew. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is add about a tablespoon of olive oil to the Dutch oven. Wait for that to warm up, and then we will add the chicken. Okay, while this cooks, I'm going to cut up an onion, some carrots, and some celery. Alright, now it says to take the chicken out, and the chicken does not have to be fully cooked. It just needs to be cooked enough, because we're going to put it back in later. That's just what the recipe says, so that's what we're doing. Alright, now it says to add the onion, celery, and carrots. Alright, I'm currently cutting up some potatoes, but it says to let these cook for about 5 minutes, and then it says to add about 3 tablespoons of flour, so that's what we're doing. And we're going to stir it up and then let it cook for another 3 to 5 minutes with the flour. Alright, also I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of sage, and then about 1/2 teaspoon of thyme. Also gonna add some black pepper. And I'm gonna skip out on the salt for right now, simply because the broth that I use is salty. So I'm not gonna add any extra salt at the moment. And then we'll add salt after I add broth. All right, so let me make sure I add the correct amount of white wine. All right, normally I would not cook with wine, but I do have a little bit of cooking wine left. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of white wine. I'm gonna add the chicken back in. I'm gonna add all these random potatoes that I cut up. I am also going to add half of a red bell pepper. I just haven't cut that up yet. Here, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good so far. Ooh, there we go. That's what it looks like. I had the most random potato mixture, so that's why there's some purple potatoes in there, but I think it'll be pretty good. All right, I am going to add 4 cups of water because I'm going to use better than bouillon. But if you don't have better than bouillon and you're using chicken broth, just add 4 cups of chicken broth. All right, this is why I did not. Oh, this is why I did not add salt earlier, because this stuff is very salty, and I have made the mistake of salting my soup and adding this stuff, and it was almost inedible. So that's my advice. Like I said, I also still have to add the half red pepper. I just haven't had time to actually cut it up yet. Let me add in the pepper. It says to bring this to a boil and cover it and let it simmer for 30 minutes. And then we'll be back to add some heavy cream, green beans, and we might thicken it if I want it any thicker, because that's what it says. So we'll be back. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. I'm going to add about a cup of chopped up fresh green beans. And then I'm going to add about a half cup of, oh, sorry if it was blurry. I'm going to add about a half cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm not going to measure this because I don't want to. All right, so I actually do want mine to be thicker than this, so I'm gonna take about a cup of this broth and add it into a mason jar with 2 tablespoons of flour, shake it up, and then put it back in here because I want my stew to be more thick. This is more of a soup. All right, I'm gonna let it cook uncovered for about 10 minutes and then it'll be ready. All right, well, I could tell you, I did taste it. I took a bite of the potato. and I liked it.
I don't think I like it still as much as like beef stew.
Probably not, but
I don't know. Kind of reminds me of like chicken chili.
Yeah, but there's no beans in it.
No, but like the sauce.
Yeah, but there's also no like taco seasoning in it.
Oh.
It's just like the white creaminess of it that kind of reminds you of it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'll make you beef stew sometime. It's a rarity in this house that you get beef stew.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take this over nothing, so.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Over cereal?
Yeah. No, it's like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, I like it.
It's really good, yeah.
And the next video is going to be those pecan sticky buns.
Oh, yeah, that'd be super good.
You going to be excited for that? Oh, you look so happy. Look at you faking that happiness.
No, it's good. I'm cold and this is warm, so.
Well, there's plenty. All right.
It's colorful.
Oh, it is colorful. I used those purple potatoes, and there was like some pink potatoes in there, and green beans and carrots. The only thing I didn't add is sweet potato, because I know how you feel about sweet potato.
I just don't like it.
No, you don't. We're gonna go eat our dinner now before Calvin starts going to Squeak City with his with his toy. Jonathan will see you in the next video when he tries the pecan sticky bun. All right, bye. All right, it's the next day. It's lunchtime the next day, and Jonathan wanted to update everyone on this.
I want to update.
Yes, I do eat it with a spoon like that.
No, I was just thinking. I think it's a lot better than I think I thought it was going to be.
Initially thought it was. It's also the next day, so I think it like tastes better. It's like been marinated in its own.
It's not even that. Like last night, it was really good. I don't think it really changed much.
I think it got a little richer.
See, I like it. I think I like it the first day, but it's a bit more soupy versus now it's a bit more.
Yeah, it's definitely more stew-like.
Yeah.
It's pretty soupy.
It's still pretty soupy.
Although I did eat a lot of the vegetables. And the potatoes are just fine. They just gotta come small enough.
Yeah, definitely good.
But you would not approve if I put sweet potato in it.
I mean, I'd probably still eat it, but I wouldn't love it.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I'd probably eat it.
I'm shocked. You would complain. Anyway. Calvin just burped. I'm gonna finish my lunch. And we only have a little bit of bread left. That's nice. So yeah, Jonathan said it's better. And he definitely would ask for it again.
Yep.
Alright. We'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!